Welcome. Thank you for coming out tonight. My name is Don McCloskey. I'm the principal of Hoover Middle School, and I welcome you to our campus because I'm very proud of the work that we do here. Just a little bit about myself. This is my 7th year as a middle school principal, my 2nd year at Hoover, and my entire career has been at the middle school level. Tonight I want to speak a little bit about Hoover and its goals, and I want you to feel that when you walk out of here you have all the information to make a very good choice, because I know that tonight you're talking about choosing, you are thinking about choosing what middle school to go to. So I want to start by saying we know that middle school is a time of critical transitions, like when we transition slides from one to the next. So hang tight. I'll go ahead and talk, and the slides can catch up to us. We know that at middle school, it's a struggle for students. Because it's a struggle only because it's a transition from being a kid to being a young adult. So they get new bodies, they get new priorities like their peers, and we know that they begin to struggle to define and determine who they're going to be as adults. And at Hoover, what we try and do is make sure that we give them every opportunity to succeed while they're on this journey. We do this in a couple of different ways, but there are 3 major tenets that we go by, which is one, we want students to know that the work that we do here is important. That we are not housing them for 3 years, but we are developing them on their journey, and what we do here is very important. Number 2, we want to make sure that every student knows that we can do this work and we can do it well. They can do the work and they can do it well. And the last is we won't give up on anybody, even if they start to give up on themselves. And how we do that here is we have a variety of things that we try to accomplish. Number 1, we have a diverse set of class offerings because we want them to find a passion. We also reward expected and appropriate behaviors. We call that respect and responsibility for self, school, and society, R squared S cubed. We also expect our teachers to use innovative classroom techniques to keep students engaged in the process. We also accept everybody here where they are, and we're going to take them as fast as we can to their highest potential. And also, if you choose Hoover, choose knowing that you are now in a partnership with us, that we still need your support, we still need your help, your students still need your help. It looks differently than it does in elementary, but we still need you to be part of the process, because that's when we do our best work, and that's when we'll be the best school that we possibly can be. And the other thing is we try and build after-school programs and clubs and activities all around the interests of our students. And they change yearly, and our clubs and programs might change yearly, but you'll hear a little bit about that tonight. The structure of the evening is you're going to get a presentation from a number of our staff about the Hoover program here. You're also going to be lucky enough to hear our orchestra and our band give us a short performance. And afterwards, we're all going to be in the courtyard right outside, ready to answer any questions that you might have. Our speakers today are a variety of very well-adjusted human beings. So, let me introduce them all. Jenna Lennis, our 10th year as Assistant Principal of Instruction.
Tonight I'll talk about the variety of courses that we offer at Hoover to provide students with diverse learning experiences, to provide them with multiple opportunities to succeed.
And Rachel Basor, who is a 7th year, and she is a 6th grade science teacher and a national board teacher.
Hi, I'll be talking about R squared S cubed, which is respect and responsibility for self, school, and society, which explicitly teaches students both how and why to behave so that they will be successful both in the classroom and out of the classroom.
And Nick Laskowski, a 6th grade language arts and social studies teacher and also a national board teacher.
Hello. Later on, I'll step out in the darkness to talk about what we're doing in the classrooms to make sure that every student is learning in every subject every single day.
Michelle Leedy, who someone may in the crowd might have had as a teacher. 24th year as a math teacher here, and who was Hoover's Teacher of the Year last year.
So tonight I will speak about the types of teaching practices we have here at Hoover and to be able to provide, and there it is, for students for our high quality education, no matter what level they're at. We'll let you know what we have to offer to them.
And Barbara Raybrand, a 10-year language arts and social studies teacher, 8 years here at Hoover.
And tonight I'll speak about parents and their role and importance at Hoover.
And over there in the darkness is Aaron Lilly, who is a second-year PE teacher, but more importantly, we think anyway, is he's completed the loop because he's an alumnus of Hoover Middle School.
And I did teach.
Tonight I will speak about our wealth of sports offerings and to help students develop a school-associated identity.
Okay. And Emily Aguchi, second year as the assistant principal of activities.
Good evening. Tonight I'll be talking to you about the programs and our after-school programs and our events and how those help our students become Hoover Hawks.
So I want to reassure you again that we understand the struggle that students are going through in trying to determine who they are and what they're going to become. And we have built ourselves to provide students with the best possible success as they go about that journey. To discuss the diverse course offerings at Hoover is our Assistant Principal of Instruction, Jennifer Alenis.
Better come out of the dark.
I've come out of the dark and I'm not a zombie. At Hoover, we know students need multiple opportunities to find their passions and to be prepared for high school and college success. All students take PE, language arts, social studies, math, science, and an elective. We enrich these learning experiences in ways our teachers will talk about in detail later this evening. Our curriculum is enriched and supported through several partnerships. All sixth grade social studies classes take a field trip to the Rosicrucian Egyptian Museum, which is conveniently located right across the street. Dance works with Ballet San Jose to have demonstrations, and PE works with the San Jose Sharks and the NFL Sports 60 program. Science works with Planned Parenthood and Kaiser for health education and with the American Heart Association to provide students with introductory CPR training. In addition to our academic classes, we have elective opportunities for students that are unrivaled. Our performing arts classes include orchestra, band, choir, dance, and drama. Each of these performing arts classes are offered at the beginning, intermediate, and advanced levels. Our performing arts programs work in collaboration with Trace Elementary and Lincoln High Schools. And our visual and technical arts include a variety of visual arts classes, stagecraft, and multimedia, as well as digital photography and graphic design. Our conservatory courses offer an opportunity to sample the arts and find a passion for one or more. Our leadership courses provide students with opportunities to share in school-wide issues and assist in supporting the community. We also offer accelerated math at all grade levels. And we have a growing two-way bilingual immersion program here at Hoover. Students in the performing arts and in two-way bilingual immersion have opportunities for enormous success and growth in middle school. These courses provide them with skills and abilities they will be able to build on in high school and beyond, helping them develop a passion and an identity. An example of this passion in action are today's samples from our performing arts groups. Later this evening, we will see some of our band students perform. In a couple of moments, orchestra will perform for us, and they'll be right out.
like to present advanced string, because kids have played for 3, 4, 5, and some 6 years. And we're going to play a wonderful piece called Winter Solstice by Ryan Parrish.
So again, that was our advanced strings group under the direction of Mrs. Shelley McAllister. Weren't they fantastic? Let's give them another round of applause. Again, that was just a sampling of what we have to offer here at Hoover. To talk about some of the structures we have in place at Hoover to ensure students have the opportunities to be successful and in becoming responsible and respectful individuals are three of our 6th grade teachers, Rachel Basor, Nick Laskowski, and Michelle Leedy. Up next is Rachel Basor.
We know that adolescence is a time when individuals test and learn boundaries and determine what is right and just in the world. Students begin to develop a sense of who they are separate from their families, and scientifically speaking, because I'm a science teacher, we know that the brain is undergoing a lot of reorganization and restructuring. So at Hoover, we understand the needs of our students and we capitalize on this developmental time period by actively teaching students the pro-social behaviors that are going to make them both successful learners and community members. To this end, we don't solely teach academics in the classroom. We teach lessons that focus on what respect and responsibility sound like at Hoover. Explicitly teaching behavior is so important that our first 3 days of school are called Hoover Way Days, in which students spend a portion of every single class period learning and practicing what it means to be a hawk. Each semester, students receive an expectations letter, which acts as a contract between the school, parents, and students that lays out the academic and behavioral goals that students will meet during the year. This ensures that students know what is expected of them every day, in every space on campus, whether that be in the classroom, on the basketball courts, or on the stage. Every teacher is a part of teaching Hoover Way Days and R²S³ lessons that occur every 2 to 3 weeks so that all students receive the same behavior curriculum at the same time, regardless of the classroom they're in. Constant refresher lessons help to reinforce and shape the way